Hey there, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you would like a private reading, you can do that by visiting www.scorpiopriestess.com. I hope everybody is doing well, vibing high, living your best Scorpio Wednesday life. We're going to dig in here and see what it is that we need to know. What are the urgent messages? What is it that we are just not seeing here? What are the soul lessons that we are meant to learn right now in this period of time on whatever timeline you are on? August and Libra season. Indecision is causing delays. Weigh your options and its consequence. Some of you, there's somebody from your soul family getting ready to come in here. It is a friendship. It looks to me like it's somebody who is very sincere. The conditions, somebody here in your life, what is going on with this deck? Jeez. Somebody in your life is very loving and very caring, and they act with they don't need anything in return. So if there's somebody that's just helped you out, loaned you a little dough, listened to you cry, do whatever it is they've done here, Scorpio, they don't need anything in return. They're doing it because they love you and they care for you. Some of you are going to find a friend that is part of your soul family. You may know who this is. Some of you have a family member that's part of your soul family. A Libra could be important, but indecision is causing delays in your life. You are very connected to the heavenly realms, number 29. You could be 29, number 42. You could be 42, 24. You are in the midst of a spiritual awakening, dark night of the soul. A lot of the times, guys, after we go through our initial awakening, we will continue to ascend, especially if you're someone who likes to learn and deepen your connection to the divine and God. You may have someone that's from your soul family that's passed over that you're connected to here, that you're connected to deeply. You may receive messages from them here in the physical. Generosity, you see. Giving from the heart with no strings attached is what is needed now. This is what I mean. There's somebody just giving from the heart. They don't need anything back. There's no need to feel like you owe them or, you know, a lot of the times if we feel like if someone does something for us, it makes us feel uncomfortable. It's because we're not good at getting in a feminine energy of receiving, or you're just somebody who is the one usually giving. And when somebody does for you, it may make you feel uncomfortable. But Scorpio, this person cares for you. They're doing it with no strings attached at all. But tell me about why indecision. What's Scorpio so indecisive about right now, please? You don't want to make too fast of a decision about a lover, a contract. Some of you are indecisive about whether or not you want to move forward. You're dealing with narcissistic abuse. For me as a reader, the King of Swords in reverse energy is a narcissist. You may be healing from a narcissist. You may be healing from a toxic relationship. It's caused a lot of indecision in your life. You're not sure if you should move on or not. It's put you in a dark night of the soul. You need to make a decision that is best for you and your highest good, Scorpio. Weigh out the consequences. If this person is trying to come back around and they've done nothing but hurt you, neglect you, make you feel bad about yourself, you already know what decision you should make. And please keep in mind that we get addicted to the highs and the lows. And if we don't remove them from our nervous system, we will continue to, you know, search for highs and lows with our thoughts. Some of you have been in separation for quite some time. This person really did a number on you, and it's causing a lot of delays in your life generally. I asked Spirit what the soul lesson was. Third party interference here. A matter is out of control. but you're on your way to victory. Keep up the good work. Some of you are starting to understand why everything happened. There was third-party interference. You're at the mercy of somebody else's time. For some of you, you're learning time. You're learning patience. You're being taught divine timing. Number 69, environment. Now is a good time to clean and clear, declutter your environment. Inner child. You are currently healing inner child wounds and spiritual gifts. You are in the process of developing and fine-tuning your spiritual gift. Thank you, Spirit. Amen, amen. I claim this reading. A lot of you need to declutter and clean your environment. You need to declutter your mind. It's part of your soul lesson right now to heal your inner child. By doing that, your spiritual gifts are going to be stronger. Some of you are spiritualists. You do something, you may read or something like that. You're fine-tuning your intuition for some of you. You're on your way to victory. So those that are readers, congratulations. You're doing a fabulous job. Keep getting yourself in a more balanced place, decluttering your environment so your spiritual gifts are even stronger. You're going to have something to celebrate here for those ready to heal inner child wounds. Let go of the things that you don't need or are not serving you here. Lots of celebration, a brand new, exciting, creative project. You may need to save some money right now because there could be an opportunity that comes in that you're going to have to invest some money towards it, but it will all pay off. If you're thinking about starting something new, this is the green light. A lot of water, a lot of emotions connected to this. Over the next 6 to 7 months, you may decide to start something new that's going to bring in a lot of abundance. Moving on over to love, 6 months from now, your commitment will be rewarded. See past the material world. And again, divine timing. So Scorpio, you're being taught divine timing right now. A lot of you, the universe is trying to have you cultivate patience because the time is out of your hands and the conditions must be right for you to have this union or bond. You may actually be engaged in the next 6 months. Some of you may end up getting married, especially if you're out here dating and, you know, experiencing new things. Tell me about 6 months here, commitment being rewarded, please. Yeah, you may be just flirting right now, but again, timing is an issue. My guides are good. Timing here, Scorp. Timing is everything for you. You're being called to not worry about time too. If you're in this place where you're hoping you're getting older and you're afraid you're never going to get married or never be able to have a family, it's all about timing and getting in this feminine energy of receiving right now. Like I said, if you're having a hard time receiving, if people are trying to do things for you, but you feel uncomfortable about it, it's because you need to work on your feminine energy. A female may play a role. You may date feminine energies. You may be introduced to somebody through this new soul family. You may be introduced to somebody through a friend. Could be their brother, their sister, or something like this. Tell me what you want Scorpio to know about the person on their mind right now, present energy, please. This all must unfold in its own time. You can't rush it. Boy, this person wants to kiss you. They want to share an intimate moment with you. They're just messy. It's complicated. They've made a mess of things. This connection didn't have to be so confusing. They've just made a mess of everything, but they feel like they want to kiss you. They actually feel like you have a special place in their heart. Tell me why messy. This is just a messy motherfucker. This is somebody who gets themselves in constant issues. They feel disappointed. There's been sexual encounters. They want to take you home. They want to try to hook up over the next few weeks. This person's really disappointed with the way they've behaved. They feel like you have a special place in their heart. They've made a mess of everything with their sexual energy, or just because they're incapable of being loyal and putting in the hard work and effort. After the relationship starts to be some work, this person starts seeking excitement outside of your connection. Tell me why it's so messy. Yeah, third party energy. They involved a third party because of money, status, perhaps for some of you. They are really unhappy right now. There's been secrets that have been exposed. They could have meant somebody at work. They're just wrapped in their mind at this point. Not knowing which way to go, feeling really disconnected and aloof. What do they have to say here? What do they have to say to Scorpio, please? What is it that they want to say? My guys, I knew I was drawn to this card. The timing was not right for us. This is what I mean, guys. Right now, you're being taught the soul lesson is timing is everything. The soul lesson between you and this person is all about divine timing. The conditions must be right here, or you all are just going to keep going round and round and round. It must all unfold in the right time. And that's really normal with a, in a soul connection. If both of you heal, grow, deal with triggers, then true union can take place, but not before then. So some of you, the faster you start dealing with your wounds and healing your inner child here, working on your spiritual gifts, your commitment to yourself will be rewarded. Both of you need to have patience and trust. They've made a complete mess out of things because they had a sexual encounter with a third party. They could have even left you for a third party, and now they feel really disappointed. They feel things aren't working out. They're trying to not react when people say your name. They know you found out the truth. And they know it crushed you, Scorpio. Whatever you found out, they made a mess of everything. Pisces energy here, Piscean energy. Something may have happened during Pisces season. What do they plan on doing, please? Sneaking away from a third party like a thief in the damn night is what they plan on doing, especially if they're involved here with a water or fire sign. They want to take the lead. They want to come in and apologize. They could even owe you some back child support, alimony or something. Cancer season could be important to this connection. This is somebody that is very disappointed, but instead of doing anything about it, they're trying to manifest you back, stuck in this mental prison, just going round and round. This could be a Virgo. Feeling too embarrassed and ashamed to tell you that they made a big mistake. And that's why it's all about divine timing. They need to get out of their ego and get to a place where they can accept that, oh, well, they made a mistake. So they did. You're either going to forgive them or you're not going to forgive them. Then they just have to let go and accept. They seem to be fantasizing about an intimate encounter you had together. Tell me about those Scorpios meeting someone new here in the next 6 months. Tell me about those Scorpios that want a new lover in the next 6 months. Could meet them online. They could be an Aquarius. They're definitely single. There may be some competition here for you or them. This person could be a fixed sign. If you're getting a new job, you could meet them there. You could get new money and a new honey. They're single. They're abundant. They're in a very masculine energy. So those who like dating, it doesn't have to be a man. They're just somebody who takes charge of their life. So if you feel you're in a masculine energy and you want to attract in a masculine energy, you need to get in your feminine, guys. You don't want to have a power struggle. A lot of the times we'll have power struggles energetically when we're both in a masculine or both in a feminine. Tell me about this new person. They seem to be someone who likes to protect. Yeah, they're old school. They'll open the car door for you, ladies. They will buy you roses. They want to protect. They want to make sure they're taking care of their girl or guy. They're going through life transitions. This will be a whole new chapter in love. This person has traditional values. They're conservative when it comes to love. They don't like to keep options. They want a king or a queen. They want you to be their king or queen, is what I'm hearing. King or queen. They're not in the market for sex. They're in the market for a life partner. And so when you're ready, in the next 6 months, you could meet this person and actually get engaged. It will be a very traditional progression. You'll start dating. You'll start, seeing one another more. It will be a traditional connection here. Very, very good. Why is this person in a life transition, though? They may have went through a breakup or some things happened. Yeah, they went through a hard breakup or divorce. One of the only negatives that I see here is this person's ex may be a big issue. They could share children to them, or they may just be a problem. That's where all this tension could come from. And so it will be up to you to make a decision. This person will not play any games with this ex, but they're in a life transition. You don't want to meet them too soon because they won't be fully away from them. You meet them when you're supposed to meet them in the next 6 months, and they'll be completely out of that situation, divorced, on their way. And Scorpio, this person could do well for themselves. They could 1717. Somebody look up angel number 1717, please. They could do a little something for you. This is somebody that is exactly aligned with you and your values. So good. Well, I hope you all have the most beautiful and blessed Wednesday ever. Love and light.